Relevant races are gone, replaced by those cases of love stacked so high the sky is held upon them. And then, as I crawl along the cerebral hemisphere that traps my chemically abused soul, I see these glands excreting these defeating toxins into my blood, and I'd hate to think that it's my own body is the reason I haven't been able to get sleep these past evenings. And sure, teachers turned preachers have told me my urges are just surges of chemicals, and why is it like this that it emerges, and why I'm on a path that diverges from the logic I have laid out before me. Surely this cannot be some pituitary gland that commands I create irrational demands upon which I can't expand and go almost exclusively unplanned. Ah, hell. Let it all be damned. This righteous anger bubbles up from beneath my cerebral cortex that I know will only bring troubles, turn most of my relationships into rubble. All for the sake of some stubble? I cannot imagine that my father has been through this. Always in his explanation, there's something amiss. He can't know my woes, followed by moments of pure bliss as he sits there and begins to reminisce. No, this temporary insanity cannot be something shared by all of humanity. It must be known only in my unique profanity. Right? I mean, why would God design us to take on this huge blight? It seems to be done only out of pure spite. Why put us in something so dark we change our definition of night? I mean, alright, the sight of an increase in height might excite, but what gives him the right? And then, struck dumb by the existence of the opposite sex. Something I struggle not to see as simply objects, for I know they are far too complex to be only project built to perplex. But, where was I? God and his lack of a right. And then, like light after the longest of night, I realize we are put through our fight to give us tool to combat our fight, and we may forsake the idea of polite, but never can you question our might. And with that, I crawl out of my cranial cavity into the blinding existence to provide assistance to those who are still stuck in their resistance to something that has plagued humanity with some persistence. Hormones and their illogical song, something that makes us nothing if not strong. Thank you.
I heard him. I heard him for real, y'all. And I heard him before, and it was like a youth poetry slam, and I think it was like a couple years ago at Red Ink. And I heard you before, and I really like him. I got like a teenage crush on you, like if I was still a teenager. I don't want to go to jail. I do not want to go to jail. I got stuff to do tomorrow. Y'all is crazy. What's wrong? I'm gonna have to talk to Ken about putting reefers in the drinks. Y'all is in here just giggling. Let me make another announcement. Tuesday, October 27th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. in Michigan A and B room on University of Michigan Flint's campus, there is a presentation called You Mean There's Race in My Movie. This event is presented by the Minority Report, is an action-packed adventure as they critically analyze race in mainstream movies. The Minority Report fearlessly ventures through the colorful world of Hollywood in a quest to uncover the mystery behind 6 minority archetypes. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm a poet, so I make up my own words, so I don't know how to say real words. And it's a free event sponsored by the Diversity Council and the Office of Student Life. I'm gonna try to make it, so if y'all make it, y'all can sit next to me or something. So I think we have one more poet. Is everybody cool? Anybody want to join the open mic? You want to join the open mic? Okay, I'm gonna do this poet, and then we gonna jump to you. What's your name?
I'm Steve-O.
Steve-O and
Brittany. Amber.
Yay. So we need to do 2 more and that bring the yes artist. 2 more? Okay. So Steve-O, I'm sorry, I don't think we have time. All right, Brittany, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Next month.
You should have said something earlier. Yeah, you can come next month. And you can come on the 30th. It'll be open mic then. Jenny,
She can go instead.
you sure?
Yeah.
Steve-O said you had his turn. That is so wonderful, Steve-O.
Who talked you into that, Steve?
Aw. Y'all didn't say aw that time. Aw.
I'm adorable.
Jenny Merlot.
Jenny Merlot.
Jenny Merlot.
She said she's not in love.
That's a fun name. Merlot.
She's in love.
She's not in love. We're gonna get some Amber.
I'm not angry either. That takes way too much energy too.
Okay, right.
So I'm sorry for reading. I haven't done this in a long time. I've got 2 pieces, but I'll go quick so maybe we can even get 3 people in, maybe, okay? First one's called Momentum. Suburban sprawl missed the mark. Trace of decay on Main Street. No candy shops for treats, just tricks on the corner and racing on the boulevard. All chasing fairy tales and white rabbits. I just won't have it. Down the street they ask for change. Yes please, honest government and a $50 raise. Got bills to pay. A respectable day's work worth little today. Managerial differences to blame for extinguished momentum. Rules meant to be obeyed under all circumstances. But dreams and romantic notions have purpose, thrusting us all forward when it all comes crashing down. Wilson smirks above enchanted dreams. Senselessness reigns indecisively, wondering for a moment about truth. Luscious fruit and fertile soil, decayed by human touch, coined untapped creativity. So this next one is called The Interview, and as you'll see, it's not exactly about jobs, and it's not exactly angry, but it's kind of real. There's a standard set of questions, despite our desire to believe every situation is unique. Some behavioral, some of an investigatory nature. You hope they have not lied on their resume. Professional history is a great place to start. Neutral territory, then on to education, geographic mobility, family compensation, property accumulation, siblings, please don't be an only child. Occasionally responses are associated with a criminal background. A picture begins to form. Security is an important consideration. Music, movies, cultural preferences are reviewed, sports teams, affiliations, hobbies. Religion and politics always enter the picture, sometimes accidentally. Both the interviewer and interviewee navigate the non-negotiables, often obvious. They should prompt a grateful handshake and a parting of ways. But convinced that among the non-negotiables are the must-haves or the shifting possibilities, the interview continues. So how about sex? This covers the men are from Mars, women are from Venus baggage, and more. Partners, positions, unusual places. But at this point, it's just talk. Without an offer and acceptance, this information remains hypothetical. An occasional pregnant pause or regretful admission, an honest response, an analysis of the match. Is there a good fit? Does he continue to the next round? Following a review of strengths and weaknesses, the date for the next interview is set.
All right, give it up for Jennifer Lowe. I used to have to interview people, and y'all know people say some of the dumbest stuff. Like, people get real nervous and say the dumbest stuff. And so, your name is?
Brittany.
Brittany, give it up for Brittany.
Everybody talking about love, so I want to talk about love too.
Right.
This poem is called In Love with Music. It's so perfect the way I want it to be. This perfect track, this perfect song with nothing but me. I figure it'd be like weed high, mine on these sky mellow. The perfect track with no introduction but just automatically says hello. The perfect track that has nothing but pure bliss on it.